GamingBolt presents the 15 most amazing Easter eggs in Far Cry 5 you didn't notice. Ubisoft's Far Cry 5 has been super popular, both among critics and consumers. It's now the most successful game in the series to date, and as you'd expect from a Ubisoft franchise, there are a number of different secrets and Easter eggs to discover. Let's take a look at 15 such secrets here. Pagan Men and Voss bobbleheads. Far Cry has always been known for its memorable villains, and thanks to the bobbleheads in Far Cry 5, you can have Pagan Men, Far Cry 4, and Voss from Far Cry 3 with you on the go. There are different locations to explore and find these bobbleheads, but you can obtain dapper Pagan Men alongside the hula skirt wearing, ukulele playing Voss. If you have enough Ubisoft Club points, there's even a Rabid bobblehead from Raving Rabbids available. Hurk's Journeys. You may or may not remember Hurk from Far Cry 3, who subsequently appeared in Far Cry 4 and whose ancestor was seen in Far Cry Primal. In Far Cry 5, Hurk is in Hope County and brought all of his stuff with him. Look closely at location names on the boxes and you'll notice places like Rook Island, Kyrat, and Oros. These are places from Far Cry 3, 4, and Primal. Blood Dragon 3. In the Grimalkin Radon Mine, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, the awesome 80s-esque action movie spin-off, received some great homage. A director named Guy Marvel is busy shooting for Blood Dragon 3 and the area is decked out with laser lights and Blood Dragon egg props. Did we mention the awesome soundtrack returns for this mission? Davenport Farm. Ever wonder how Davenport Farm got its name? Though Ubisoft hasn't outright confirmed this, the location is apparently named after the father of James Davenport, an editor at PC Gamer. Davenport's father was born in Montana, where the game is set. Thus, the younger Davenport penned a humorous open letter asking Ubisoft to add his father to the game, such as how the family golden retriever saved his father from a moose. Omega Outfit. Many of the series' conventions are chucked in Far Cry 5, such as having a named protagonist. Instead, there are ways to customize the protagonist, and that extends into providing different outfits. Along with outfits from different games like Rainbow Six Siege, players will also find an outfit called Omega. This is a reference to Omega Force, the cavalcade of Mark V soldiers you mow down in Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Now you too can be a mindless, unsympathetic mass murderer. Oh, wait. No More Towers. Ubisoft open world titles and climbing towers. Name a more iconic duo. The trial of finding a tower overlooking an area and accessing / synchronizing / retaking it to open up the area was mocked for quite a while. Ubisoft would remove them in Watch Dogs 2, but Far Cry 5 goes even further. During the tutorial, while climbing a radio tower to activate it, Dutch will say to you that you don't have to do this for the rest of the county. And it's about time. Firewatch. While heading to a fire lookout tower on Dutch's Island, you can listen to a voicemail addressing a man named Henry. Though the caller goes on in horror about Peggies and guns, the more important thing is the location and name. Henry is the protagonist of Firewatch, Campo Santo's awesome first-person adventure title, and the fire lookout tower is a reference to the location he lives and works in. Arcade mode assets. Depending on what you've heard, arcade mode is either both the best and worst new thing with Far Cry 5. While it enables for some terrible multiplayer via custom maps, the sheer potential of the mode is incredible. Furthermore, it contains assets to other Ubisoft games like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag with the pirate ships, Assassin's Creed Unity's buildings, Watch Dogs Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, and so on. With over 9,000 objects present, good luck identifying it all. Warp Zone Pipe. As noted, the customization menu has quite a few references to other games. Super Mario is included, as you can paint your trusty pipe green with the Warp Zone skin. This is in reference to the various pipes in the Mario series that could transport him to different locations, sometimes drastically reducing the number of stages to be played. In Far Cry 5, the pipe can transport your enemies to a happier place with enough swinging. Bigfoot hints. Look, Bigfoot is real, or so many people believe. You come across a building detailing various locations where the Sasquatch has been spotted. If you go to Dansky Cabin, then you can not only hear Bigfoot mauling someone, but find a note leading to his cave. Several remains of both animals and humans lay there, but no Bigfoot. Maybe in a future event or DLC. Who you gonna call? You'll find a hotel called King's Hot Springs. Head inside and read the note at the front desk rambling about the deaths of 16 people at the hands of ghosts. It all sounds fairly typical until the word ectoplasm shows up. At the end, the line, "Who am I gonna call?" appears. This is the famous line uttered in the classic Ghostbusters films, especially the theme song which proclaimed, "Who you gonna call?" There is no new film, by the way, and anyone who says so is lying. Singing fish. What is Ubisoft's obsession with singing fish? In Watch Dogs, if you walked into a particular store and activated a fish mounted on the wall, it would start singing. In Far Cry 5, if you interact with a similar kind of trophy, it will also emit music. We suppose this one isn't lip-syncing, so that probably makes it better, but it's weird all the same. The Legend of Zelda. In keeping with the various references to other games, you'll find a note on a locker in Dutch's bunker referencing the very first Legend of Zelda. The note, badly scribbled and tough to read, says, "It's dangerous to go alone, take this." This was in the first Zelda when an old man gave Link a wooden sword for self-defense. Red balloons. Horror movie It was a smash hit, becoming the highest-grossing horror film of all time, not adjusting for inflation, of course. Pennywise may have gone into hibernation with the film's ending, but It possibly took up residence in Hope County. In O'Hara's haunted house, you'll find a red balloon at the very end, similar to the kind Pennywise used. Not enough evidence? Near the entrance to a sewer, a signature red balloon can be spotted, directly referencing Pennywise lurking in the sewers in the film's beginning. Cave paintings. This one is not as extravagant as, say, the references to Assassin's Creed or Hurk in Far Cry Primal. However, if you travel southwest of Ray Ray's farm in Holland Valley, you'll discover Frobisher's Cave. You'll spot various cave paintings depicting enemies like deer and mammoths, much like those seen in Far Cry Primal. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.